channel. Yeah, today is 11th of November 2021. Well, as usual, we want to keep you on the trend of what is going on in the cryptocurrency market. A lot has happened since after I did my last video, and exactly all what I've explained previously in my last video has actually played out. And here before us today is a chart of Bitcoin on a daily time frame. As usual, I keep reminding us that we want to focus our attention on the Bitcoin chart. And the simple reason why we do that is because Bitcoin dictates the pace of what goes on, of what happens in the cryptocurrency market. If Bitcoin do otherwise, then you should expect the alternate coins to also do the same. Alright, what is going on in the chart? Bitcoin breaks above this triangle which I showed to us, and since after that we saw an upward trend going above this line which I told us is a neckline, and after that we are seeing something like an upthrust here. Bitcoin has come down now to the current level where it is. Now what are we expecting? Now we should be looking out for this line which has served as a very strong resistance for Bitcoin previously. Let's look how far that is dating back, because we love looking at history. We have heard that history does not always repeat, but history does rhyme sometimes. March 2021, that is how long this line has established itself as a resistance line. And here we saw Bitcoin breaking through this resistance line around 14th of October 2021. We came as far as 65,000 and then came down again to a trend line here, and we found a support around this trend line 27th of October and came inside here again. Remember, I told us the very first day we saw this downtrend, I told us that we are going to be moving around there for some time, and then we are going to get a good shape. We are going to get something tangible before we understand where the Bitcoin price will be moving to. We need something to grow to maturity, and Bitcoin grew to maturity here, forming this symmetric triangle, and I told us that it will break out. We actually did break out, but right now what we are seeing is a downtrend below this neckline. Let's remember something. This neckline is around 66k. For Bitcoin to go above this neckline again, Bitcoin will struggle a bit for some time. I don't think that will take long though. But what we want to see is Bitcoin closing above this 66k at least for a day or two. That is going to confirm the continuous movement of Bitcoin to the upside. Now, what we don't want to see is for Bitcoin price to come below 59k, which is below this line of resistance. We don't want to see that at all. Alright, let's look at what some other indicators are telling us. Let's look at the RSI, which is very important. Now RSI is breaking below 60 line. Let's remember what I told us previously again. As you listen to this, listen and watch this video, you should be learning some lessons for yourself, because the market has been here before we were born, and the market will always be here. We will leave the market behind, so we pay attention to what the market is doing. Now we saw that Bitcoin, the RSI has broken below the 60 line, but remember what I told us, that below the 60 line is still bullish, but above the 60 line we are very bullish, and right now we are just a bit below the 60 line. That does not mean the end of the world. for Bitcoin. So long as we are above 50, this 50 RSI line, then we are still in a bullish territory. But above the 60 line is a very bullish territory for Bitcoin. All right, that is the RSI, showing us what higher high. These are higher lows. This was a low, and this was a higher low. This is another higher low. This is another higher low, and another higher low. This is what an upward trending pattern. So we expect another bounce up from here to move into this very bullish territory and continue our upward movement. Let's look at what the MACD is showing us. Now remember, this chart is on daily time frame. The MACD is still in a bullish territory, and we are trying to see a flip here. We are trying to see the orange line. We are seeing the orange line trying to flip above the blue line, and the blue line is not giving up, so there's a little battle of titans here. In fact, we are going to see something happening in the next 24 hours in this Bitcoin chart. So that is that for the Bitcoin chart today. In summary, let's keep an eye on this daily chart. We want to see Bitcoin in the next coming days breaking above the 66 line, 66k, closing above here for at least for 2 days. And what we don't want to see is Bitcoin coming below the 59 line. So far, the odds favors the upside, and there is one powerful historical, viewpoint I want to bring to us. The RSI line in the monthly time frame. The RSI line in the monthly time frame. All right, so let's look at it. I've told all this time and time again that the monthly RSI line is very important for Bitcoin. Looking back history from 2012, this 71.6 line in the RSI is very important for Bitcoin. Whenever Bitcoin move above the 71.6 line, we have always seen Bitcoin doing something very serious, going parabolic. Now let's look at history once again. It happened here 2020 November. Bitcoin went above this line and went parabolic. The same thing we saw happening here 2016. The same thing we saw happening here 2013, and the same thing happened here 2012. So let's take notes. The odds favors the upside. All right, I want to quickly do something for us here today. I want us to look at what we call a smart contract. Basically, we have some French people that are just watching this channel for the first time, being very new to cryptocurrency, and do not understand what a trend line is, or what a smart contract is. And today, what we want to do, we want to bring you to this place. We want to bring you to a little classroom, to get an idea of what the smart contract is all about. All right, let's go there and see what a smart contract is all about. Let's see what the smart contract is all about. We are talking about security token, not a smart contract, please. We are talking about security token. We want to look at what a security token is in cryptocurrency. What is a security token? Now, as the name will imply, we see this. We are taking the word CRU. This is a security token. We are looking at the word CRU as a typical example of what a security token is all about. Now, a security token, in other words, is also known as known as digital share. It's also known as digital share. Now, what are some of the parameters that makes up a real security token or a digital share? One, it has to be registered with the Security and Exchange Commission. In this instance, this word CRU is registered with the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. And if we understand very well, the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission is the most strictest Security and Exchange Commission in the world today. And if you see a project successfully going through the stringent scrutiny of the Security and Exchange Commission of the US, it therefore means that there is something to look out for that particular project. As a matter of fact, I bought into this security token. I participated in a very early stage, but right now you cannot participate because not just anybody can participate, because it is right now open only for accredited investors. You have to be an accredited investor for you to get the security token. Now, let's look at transparency, financing, and reporting scheme. Yes, there is no month we don't get update of what is going on with the portfolio of this security token. It brings dividends. You get dividend when you buy into a security token. You know, you get dividend when you buy into a security token. That is one. And then again, it is backed by real asset. The security token is backed by what? Real assets. And then digital version of the stock. Yeah, is a digital version of the stock. That is a security token, otherwise also known as a digital share. All right, let's move. Now, what CRU? Remember, we are looking at what CRU as a case study for what security token or a digital share is all about. Now, global investment portfolio. They have a global investment portfolio. This particular digital share has a global investment portfolio. One is a global unit pay, Basalt technology. Very sorry for this. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Global unit pay. This global unit pay is a crypto pay system, and it's also like it's a bank, you know, in Switzerland, owned by this company that offer the world CRU security token. They have a Basalt technology. This Basalt technology is in Poland. They are, you know, manufacturing iron, steel, iron sheet, and the rest. You know, used for various industries. And this technology is an innovative technology because the kind of iron steel that they are producing is the type of iron steel that does not get rust. You know, the raw material is from a molten magma. In fact, this World CRU company has the intellectual property rights to this particular technology. Digital manager, diamond production, approach to work with entrepreneur, you gain, edu cafe. Now look at the portfolio. They have a transport sector that is investment in transport sector that is about 18%, in 19% of the portfolio of this company. They have investment in gold. They have gold mines in various countries. 13% of that take the global investment portfolio, and then they have a balance fund, that is a reserve fund, and then they have a investment in property, real estate, culture, financial stock, market, crypto, and the rest, even in education. Now, $996 million. No, 96. Sorry for this, please. Very sorry. Okay, $96 million was the initial investment that was done in this company, and over time this 96 million has moved up in terms of capitalization to 11.6 billion dollars, and right now it is being reevaluated again to be around 35 billion dollars. That is to show you how this company has grown. So for those that invested around this, market cap of this company when it was around 96 million dollars, imagine how much profit they have made today. That is how profitable it is to invest into your security token. All right. So this is about security token, and I want to hope and understand that we now understand what a security token is, so that nobody can just bring anything to us and say this is a security token, I want you to invest into it. Yeah, actually there are different aspect of making passive income when you own a security token. And in this case, they have the staking program, they have the loyalty program, what CRU shares where you get dividend from, and they have pro bonus. So this is what a security token is all about. I want to thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in another video. Before you go, remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, turn on the notification icon so that you can get real updates as we upload them. Thank you very much. Bye for now.